Hello, welcome to part 1 of Breath of Fire 3. Wow, Capcom makes RPGs? Scary. Let's let that linger for a sec. There we go. Because there's like a little bit of beginning story if you just wait a while. Apparently these events take place at the Donna Mine. There's a Mogu says, a dragon? I don't know about this. Gary says, come on, it's really high quality stuff. And the narrator says, when magical beings die, their bodies slowly transform into the magical ore known as Chrism. Jeez, I'm gonna have to pause this. Mogo says, the dragons tried to destroy the world. Gary says, yep, fought a huge war. The war. Mogu says, I sure wouldn't want to meet a dragon. Gary says, yeah, but they're extinct now. Even the legendary dragons whose might shook the world have in death become a source of energy in the form of Chrism. Kind of interesting how some parallels to real life with like oil and T-Rexes and stuff, dinosaurs. Gary says, even the baddest beast, Mogu says, dies in the end like everyone else. The narrator says, no one knows how or why the mighty dragons became extinct. This tale is dedicated to the dragons. Anyway, that's like a scroll kind of depicting the war. Kind of neat. We are starting a new game. Oh, maybe not if my controller doesn't work. Ain't that something? One sec. Oh boy. How on earth did all that get remapped? So strange. Yeah. Okay, still not working. That's lovely. Let me give that one more shot. Oh, emulators. Especially the PS1 emulator. They like to just screw up on you. that another shop? Okay, now it wants to be nice. There we go. I don't even have the option to continue because I have not started yet. Let's go with slow since I'm reading this stuff. Anywho, off the top of my head, the only games I can really think of that have like that pre-starting of the game information are this and Wild Arms. There's probably some other ones I can't think of. But Mogu says, okay, explosives are set. Gary says, what is this, an egg or something? Mogu says, you see ones like this every so often. Gary says, well, I'll be. Mogu says, come on, let's get to work already. I didn't really get that far away from that thing. Let me test the video really quick here, because it's looking a little scraggly. Dang it. I really hate this PS1 emulator, like, it refuses to allow changes while anything's happening. It's really obnoxious. Yeah, let's go with that for now. There it is. Anyway, let's just fast forward that a little bit since we've kind of already seen this. Yeah, it still doesn't look great. There isn't any remaster of this that I'm aware of, so this will do for now. The dragon is apparently alive and has screeched. Gary says, what the? It's still alive? Mogu says, whoa, and apparently punches it. But I like that they like put you in control of the dragon and you just don't even like know why, really. It's kind of sad that they just got burnt to a crisp. It's a little violent, right? He can't go this way. He's not moving. Yeah. Oh, I guess you can. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've played this. And already I'm like, oh, that glorious, glorious music. Kind of looks like they're holding hands after getting melted down. I gotta say, of all the ways to get got, that's not how I want to go. This guy's like, gulp, a dragon, alive? Are you really a dragon? Nah. Dragon! Yeah, I wonder if I said yet. I don't think it changes anything. Like, clearly. Oh my god. Good, the save states are working. Okay, just in case. This guy says, sure is noisy out there. Wonder what's going on. Hilariously enough, his inability to go check on things, I guess, kept him alive. One of these guys says, I'm not afraid, let's get it. One of them's got a pickaxe, the other one's got A pipe. Hey, if I don't have to use any AP, I'm gonna be burning people. This game is brutal. Just leaving dead bodies all over the place. Smells burnt. Looks like he's dead. It's a little much. I don't even know how this thing's rated. This guy says, don't hurt me. Makes sense. This guy says, you don't want to eat me? I don't taste good. This guy is saying, I think I wet my pants. But he looks like he's practicing to be a power bottom to me. I don't know. Sometimes it's just fun to talk to NPCs. This guy says, we're cursed. We're doomed. I knew we shouldn't be digging up dead bodies. We're cursed. We're doomed. What's this guy have to say? He says, don't eat me. Don't breathe fire on me. These are very rational responses from these people right now, in my opinion. This guy says, what's that? Yeah, I would just walk out of the way, but whatever. Somebody help! Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. This guy says, what's this about a dragon? And this big old boy says, well, 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 let's take it alive. His back muscles are like more pronounced than any muscles I've ever seen. We're gonna light him on fire and see what happens. Turn him into steak. No! Don't! Someone says, take that. Oh, damn. Bash my head in with a crane, why don't you? Some pretty rude stuff. I'm going on a train trip. It'd be interesting if this was one of those games with those, like, moral compasses. Because then I could be a bad dragon. That's a company that makes dildos and such. Anyways, I jumped around in my cage and knocked myself off the train. Meanwhile, somewhere in this forest, Ray was hunting a boar. Ray says, darn it, I don't get many chances like that anymore. No, almost had it. Aw, come on, what's making that racket? Ray says, oh brother, this is just what I needed. That'll teach you to scare off my dinner. You too. Then he just kills some wolves. I guess he can't eat wolves for some reason. Ray says, who might you be? An orphan? The game isn't telling you, but it's heavily implying that you're a dragon, because obviously that's the cage. Anyways, Ray says, you're lucky those curs didn't chew you to pieces. Yeah, up rendering does nothing for this. It's just gonna make things less smooth. Alrighty, I'm gonna just tweak that one more time really quick here, because it's just gonna slow the emulation speed down and take resources away from my computer for no reason. Let's get back to that. Configure video. We'll go for 2x instead. And there we are. And we're back. Anyways, Ray says, I don't have enough food to feed you anyway. Even if I did take you home. Then he feels bad, I guess. The kid with the blue hair on the ground says, Mommy. Ray says, alright already. Uncle Ray will take care of you, or take you home, rather. You better appreciate this. I know I do, Uncle Ray. Ray says, I wonder, what were you doing out there by yourself, Ray continues, and without a strip of clothing. Tipo says, where's Ray? Tipo says, I'm hungry. Tipo says, he's home. Hi, Ray. Welcome home. Is that dinner? Ray says, boy, you'll eat anything. Won't you, Tipo? Wow, we're not really far into this game and already people are trying to eat babies. Tipo says, who is that anyway? Ray says, don't ask me. Let's get him into your bed, okay? Tipo says, so, who is he? Ray says, I told you. I don't know. I found him in the woods. Tipo says, really? Sounds like what happened with me. Ray says, an orphan. Not surprising, it's been a lean year. Ray says, well, why don't we let him sleep while we go to the village? If we don't get some food soon, well... Tipo says, somebody abandoned him. Just like me. I won't tell you who that guy is, but it should be kind of obvious. Anyways, that guy says, don't you see, Bunny? You're the same as me. You must understand. They're weak, pitiful, and pathetic. The angel says, Bunny, or Ray if you prefer his normal name. My bunny. Bunny. Bunnies don't belong to anyone, punk. Anyways, the kid is kind of like making wake-up sounds or something. I guess he's just gonna wear the sheet as clothes. I do that all the time. You see a diary. Do you want to make a record of your journey so far? Yeah, why not? Oh, look how cute. Let's look around this house for some cash. Daddy needs his money. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Anything here? You found a vitamin. Anything here? You found a worm. Put your hand on the stove. Smells burnt. That's lovely. Can I, like, move these around? Guess not. This looks like a storage room. Okay. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Just be running around in the woods in a sheet. Normal everyday stuff. There's a homeless guy. He says, "Hey kid, you better be careful around here. Couple of bullies named Ray and Tipo live around these parts." I feel like I shouldn't be wandering around in my sheet, but nothing's happening. I don't know where to go. To Mount Grouse. Double check your equipment before entering. Why, is it dangerous? Is it just gonna let me wander right into scary places? Do, do, do. Yeah, it's not really letting me, like, go that far around all this wacky stuff. Cedar Woods. Multiple entrances. Do, 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 do. You see a pleasant smelling field of flowers. I think that has to do with, like, fairies later in the game. La 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 la. Anyway, this town is called McNeil. Apparently, Ray has just robbed somebody. Whoever that house owner is says, "Out of my house, punks." Tipo says, "Ha ha, you'll never catch me." Tipo continues, "It's no use, Ray. Everyone's watching out for us." Ray says, "Nobody's got much food. What with the poor harvest and all." "Hey, Tipo, look at this." Tipo says, "Hey, you finally woke up, huh?" Ray says, "Doesn't this beat all?" after listening to Bunny's stomach growling. "Now we've got another mouth to feed." Tipo says, "What if we get him to help us, Ray?" Ray says, "Good idea. But I think we need to get him out of his pajamas first." Tipo says, "Come on. We'll get you fixed up with some equipment." We may not have been able to steal any food, but I think we can scrounge up some armor and weapons. Alright. Tipo says, "You just wait, Bunny. Ray will get you set up with something in no time." Tipo says, "Huh? Did I just say Bunny? Is that your name?" Tipo says, "Funny. How did I know that? Maybe I dreamed it." Ray says, "Uh-oh, scram." Tipo says, that was close, wasn't it, Ray? Ray says, sure was. But we were able to get him something to wear. Tipo says, don't... Hurry up, Bunny, don't be a slowpoke. Ray says, not used to wearing armor yet, huh? Well, it's better than pajamas, I suppose. Tipo says, what do we do now, Ray? Ray says, well, everyone in town's in a bad mood over the poor harvest. I know. Let's hit the road. We can do some work there. Tipo says, there's a road up ahead. It's called the Ural Road. We go there sometimes and, well, mug people. Ray says, it's not like we hurt people or anything. We just steal from them. I'm not into hurting people, you know. Tipo says, that's right. Even a beginner like you can do it. Come on, don't worry. Let's go. Guess we be off to rob the folk. This guy says, there's a monster living up on Mount Grouse. It comes down and steals our cattle. Between that and the bad harvest, we might not be able to make it through the winter. That's no good. This lady says, we live off what we grow and what we can catch in the forest. Haven't been able to get much this year, though. What's in this pot? Is there some pot in that pot? Probably not. What's in this wheelbarrow? Who's this sketchy guy? He says I work, and McNeil takes it all. Isn't there some way I can take it easy and still get what I want? Oh. Apparently, I found a vitamin. This guy says, just between you and me, McNeil's a greedy tightwad. He takes all he can from us and gives nothing back. Sounds like a jerk. I don't think I can just walk in there. This guy says, this here's the manor of Lord McNeil. We're guarding the manor. Yup. What do we got over here? $10 billion. Mr. McNeil's afraid of thieves, so he's always shouting at me to hurry up. I tell ya, rich folks just don't understand. This part of the wall collapsed. I'm fixing it. What does this say? No stealing the cows. The cow says, moo. But there has been one thing I've been curious about. What does the fox say? Just kidding. Oh my goodness. We'd just be looking around for people to rob, I guess. Ural Road? What was that exclamation point thing? Gotta walk slower. Huh. It like disappears so fast, whatever it is. Oh. I think these are just like little battle places. Sometimes they'll have little items like hanging out. Ooh, it's a mage goo. We should rob it. Or light it on fire, maybe. I don't know. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Oh yeah. Gained 2 EXP. That is mooey XP. Oh, I robbed a pointed stick from it. Ooh, I won a great victory. I may have gotten a level up. How fancy. Anyways, that's enough of that. We are apparently at the Ural Road. Oh, now there's random fights and stuff. Let's see what we can find around Meower. Tipo says, this is the Ural Road where we work. If you want to call that work, I guess. Tipo says, this road goes all the way to Windia. I think there's a Windia in every Breath of Fire game except for Dragon Quarter. Tipo says, someday we're gonna blow this place and head out to a big city like Windia. Right, Ray? Ray says, well, instead of worrying about that, let's think about getting something to eat today, okay? Ray says, we should go hide and wait for someone to come by. Behind that tree up there looks good to me. Boink. Yay, I got 40 bucks. Or Zenny, whatever you want to call it. Anywho, I think they meant this tree. Ray says, alright, let's wait here. Ray says, when someone comes by, we jump out. Tipo says, like this. Tipo says, what's up, bunny? Don't get all soft on us now. Ray says, don't worry. We're just some poor kids trying to get some food. Whoever it is will forgive us, right? Tipo says, hey, here comes somebody. It's a big man. Ray says, he's alone. Okay, bunny, show us what you're made of. Go get him. Tipo says, just ran into him like this. Huh. This guy's name is Bunyan. He says, what are you trying to do, little one? Mug me? Bunyan says, we've got enough trouble around here already with those rascals Tipo and Ray. Bunyan says, listen to me. If you run into them, tell them that if I catch them, they'll be sorry. Ray says, whoops. Figures it would be Bunyan. Tipo says, who does he think he is anyway? Ray says, hey, wait a minute. If Old Man Bunyan's out here, that means there's no one at his house, right? Tipo says, you're right. Let's go and grab some of his food. That'll show him. North is McNeil Village, and east is Windia, west is the mine. Oh, what's this guy doing? Basically, that guy chastises us for thinking that we could hope to rob anybody on this road. Anywho. I think that's a fishing spot later. And then I think this is the way to Bunyan's house. Anywho, that girl says, that monster from Mount Glouse came down to the forest and ate all the animals. What are we gonna do? This guy says, Bunyan's a really good hunter, but I wonder if he can find anything to eat at a time like this. Apparently everybody is kind of like over killing the monsters or whatever they're eating out here. What's this say? Protect our forests. Don't kick, punch, bite, or hurt the trees. Actually, I think you are supposed to, because there's like items in some of them. Ooh, I found a green apple. Hiya. Oh. Maybe we should at least do that. Let's see. And they say, who's that? A new recruit? My. Can't like go talk to that little goo boy over there, I guess. Maybe I should take a little nap since I already ran out of MP. There we go. Whee! I wonder if they'll let me in that storage room now. Oh, okay, they do. I found a healing herb and a dock. Alrighty. That guy tells you about camping and such. I found a skill ink. I don't think you can use those until a little bit later, but they are relatively useful. Why can't I get over there? I could swear you could like talk to that guy, but whatever. Actually, anything else? Oh, there we go. Where is Bunyan's house? Maybe it's over here. What does this say? Let's respect our environment. Oh. Anyway, we got some level ups or something. Where is this Bunyan guy's house, though? Let's cure it up a little bit. That should be fine for now. Nothing over there, really. Is there like stuff under there? Oh, okay. You can like find little items, I guess. Yowza. Anything here? A vitamin. I think there's a couple more of those. Wow. It's so like weird using an actual analog controller like this. don't think there's anything there. Let us see. Nothing there. I found a coin. Oh, I guess I hurt my little friend. Warning, this way to Mount Glouse. Yeah, whatever. Let's go over here, I guess. Steep mountains soar in front of you. There's nothing for you to do here. Okay. Does he live in this tree? Does he live by a bee? Maybe it's that house over there. Yeah, because I don't think I can go like that way yet. Yeah, whatever. Maybe I can buy some equipment. Let's see what we got around the town. I found a healing herb. And an antidote. And some nothing. Whee! Oh wow, we got some swords and stuff. There's nothing here for you. Nothing for little thieves like you. But then he offers to sell me stuff anyway. Okay. What does that do? Wind attack? Eh, I don't need that. Actually, I would probably need that someday. What's that Balak knife? Oh, it's weaker, but it gives agility. A coin, huh? I think the leather armor's the best. But I'm fresh out of cash. Okay. I don't think I care about items, but it doesn't hurt to check and see if there's some free stuff laying around. Nothing. You got nothing. Alrighty. Well, I guess I need to find this guy's house or whatever. Doesn't hurt to get some money from killing some enemies. Maybe that's his house. How do I get over there, though? I can't go that way. Don't litter. La 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 la. Anyway, it says this house is locked. Ray might be able to pick the lock. Okay. Ray picks the lock. Oh my. Ray says, just as I thought, nobody's home. Tipo says, keep your eyes open, Bunny. Someone might hear us if we make too much noise. Ray says, okay, let's split up and check the place out quietly. Ray says, there's gotta be some food around here. Ray says, Bunny, shh. Tipo says, just relax, calm down, Bunny. But I just prevented that plate from breaking. Apparently there's nothing in there. If memory serves, there's like jerky in the basement or something. I do believe you get to kick it even after this guy beats yo face in. Beef jerky, there we go. Ray says, find something? Tipo says, hey, there's food here. Tipo says, alright, come on, let's get out of here. But they were too late. Ray says, uh-oh, old man Bunyan's come home. Ray says, we might be in trouble. I'll go check it out. Ray says, if something happens, I'll distract him, and you guys get away, okay? Yeah, that's not what that sounded like. Tipo says, hey, everything's okay. There's no way Ray would get... Tipo says, I guess I better go and see what's happening. Tipo says, don't worry. We can get out of here, right? Oh, yeah. That's not good for your health. Bunyan just like, thwap. Right in the face. Bunyan says, I knew you were up to no good, but I didn't think you had sunk this low. Bunyan says, at a time like this, when everyone's suffering, don't you know that if you don't work, you can't eat? Tipo says, shut up, we were working. Bunyan says, you just don't get it, do ya? Robbing people isn't honest work. I've half the mind to run you out of the woods, but if you say you'll mend your ways, I could forgive and forget. Ray says, what do you want us to do? Bunyan says, Ray, you're a strong lad, aren't ya? I've got a job for you. Bunyan continues, you've heard of Mount Grouse, haven't you? The big mountain north of the forest? Bunyan says, you'll know it when you see it. I want you to go there, understand? Ray says, just me? What about them? Bunyan says, don't worry. I've got something else in mind for them. Ray says, you're keeping them as hostages? So I'll do what you want, right? Ray says, alright, I'll do it. I don't know what you're up to, but I'll go to Mount Glouse. Tipo, you keep an eye on Bunny. Tipo says, hey, old man, what are we supposed to do? Bunyan says, work, Tipo. If you want to eat, you have to work. Understand? And it is working time. Bunyan says, what I want you to do is chop firewood. It's really simple. Tipo sets the log and Bunny cuts it. You know how to use your sword, don't you? It's the triangle button. If you cut too fast, you'll hit Tipo. If you cut too slow, you'll miss the log. Cut as many logs as you can until I tell you to stop. I think you can, like, win items from this. So let me take a peek. Just in case. Let's see. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh, it's just, never mind. Maybe that's later in the game. Tipo says, no prob. We can do it in our sleep. Tipo says, come on, Bunny, let's get this over with. Bunyan says, alright then, begin. Oh, oops. Oh, that's not, yeah. Haha. Oh, poor Tipo. I stabbed him a little. Bunyan says, stop. 24. Not bad. Tipo says, there, we worked, didn't we? Now you won't complain if we steal, right? Bunyan says, if you keep that up, one of these days you'll be sorry. Don't you see that? Tipo says, who cares? One day real soon we're getting out of here. I ain't afraid of nothing. Tipo says, come on, Bunny, let's go after Ray. And apparently I'm getting in a fight because I took one step. Anywho, Bunyan says, what's the old saying? Cat doesn't know the stove's hot till it gets burnt. Guess I need to go to that mountain place now. And go to the mountain we shall. Let's see if I can afford anything else. Let's sell some stuff. Oh, I guess I found a plate. Well, I can't afford another armor, but I can afford a shield. Alrighty. La 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 la. Well, let's go get Ray. I think, like, if you just go over here, he, like, joins your party pretty quickly. Let us see. Where is Ray? Oof. Yeah, whatevs. I think that thing was trying to poison me. It's no good. see. Nothing over here, huh? Well... Whee! Oh, so close. But yet so far. I guess I found a heavy caro. I think that's more fish stuff. Oops, didn't mean to do that. There we go. Let's grab whatever that is. I don't really want to be poisoned right now. That's gonna just lead to my death. Yowza. Hey, we got some free stuff. I'm not sad about it. Alrighty. Anyway, Tipo says it's getting dark. Tipo continues, let's call it a day. Maybe Ray's here too. Tipo says, Ray. Ray says, Tipo, what are you doing here? Tipo says, we took care of that old man, Bunyan. Told us to do in no time, and we came after you. I was worried about you being out here all alone. Ray says, you know what, Tipo? I think the reason Bunyan sent me here alone is, well, because he was worried about you. Tipo says, what do you mean? Worried about us? I mean, he said he was keeping us as hostages, right? Ray says, you've heard the rumors, haven't you? That the monster that's been attacking the villages here? In the mountains, Bunyan meant for me to kill it. Tipo says, why does he want you to kill the monster? I mean, it's real big and strong, right? Ray says, it is, but I'm stronger, if I were alone. Ray says, but now that you're here, I won't be able to use... Oh, never mind. Boy, doesn't this just beat all? Ray says, well, no use worrying about that now. Let's get some rest. It'd be dangerous to go out at night. Whee! Tipo says, wake up, bunny. Ray says, it's him. He's close by. Ray says, oh boy, here we go. I guess we have no choice. Let's go out there and get him. Yoink. Oof, that is an ugly little creature. Tipo says, he's up early, isn't he? I grabbed power food. Looks like the monster escaped. Ray says, come on, after him. No money, no experience. So rude. Let's take another nap to refresh that MP there. Or AP, I guess is what they call it. And we might need a little bit more money, so I'll just take a peek around. We found some more vitamins. Yoink. Oh, dang. Alright, let's see what we got here. Whee! I guess I could use a cloth shield or whatever. I think that kind of like decks me out for all the stuff available. Well, that's better than nothing, I guess. I can always heal once I get back up there. Whee! Moo-ah-ah. Anyway, we notice that there's a trail of blood. They think it must be the monster's blood. Makes sense. Doom. Doom, doom, doom. Let's see what's up here. Oh wow, there's actually a lot of places you can go. Anything here? A bent sword, a Molotov. Oof. Those zombies seem to be pretty tanky. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, I don't want to follow the blood yet. Let's look for items and stuff. I guess that dead guy had something. The blood trail stops here. You got 200 zenny. How do I get down there? I think you can jump up there. Tipo says, I think I figured it out. He must have jumped into the water to get away. Yeah, that's it. Ray says, you're probably right. So, how do we go after him? Tipo says, I don't know. Whee! Tipo says, okay, this time I really got it. We dive in from here, and then we float down to that spot we saw before. Yeah, that's it. Ray says, what do you think, Bunny? Is Tipo right? Sure, why not? Ray says, okay, Bunny, you go first. Ha. The current is running strong. Do you want to dive in? I guess so. Tipo says, haha, see, I told you so. Ray says, uh-huh, but what would we have done if we kept on going? Ray says, I guess it worked out, so let's go. Everybody kind of like shakes the water off. Kind of cool. Little sprite animations and stuff. Ray says, it's the monster. And we have some boss fight music, baby. Rower. Tipo says, he looks pretty worn out. This should be easy, right, Ray? Ray says, I hope so. What's this do? No. Guess I'm having a hard time stealing. Anyway, I'm Let's try that maybe. Huh. Oh well. If you can't get it, you can't get it, I guess. Ray says it's dead. It died on its feet, like it was trying to protect the cave behind it. Oh well. They're cubs, but it looks like they've been dead for a long time. That Niue must not have realized they were dead and kept on bringing food back for him. Tipo says, boy, it wasn't too bright, was it? I mean, its cubs were already dead. Ray says, boy, if this doesn't beat all, sheesh. Ugh. So sad. Looks like, yeah, just the same dialogue. It looks like if you jump in, the current will carry you out. Do you want to jump? Bloop. Looks like Bunyan shows up and says, so, how does it feel to do some real work? For a change. Bunyan says, when spring comes, the animals will return and life will get a little easier. You all did a good job. Congratulations. Ray says, wait a minute. You knew the Niue was only hunting for food for her cubs? And you still had us kill her? Bunyan says, if you had known she had cubs, would you have let her live? Not sure if that's new or Niue. Hard to say, but I don't think it comes up again. Anyhow, the narrator says, and so spring came at last. Spring came to the mountain, to the woods, and to their inhabitants. Neat. I guess I missed an item. The virtue of the young boys who saved the village from the ferocious Niue Chimera that kind of trailed off a little there, earned them a place in the villagers' hearts. Tipo says, I'm home. Tipo continues, I went to the West Woods looking for animals and berries, and look what I found. Tipo says, now we won't have to worry about food anymore, right, Ray? It's a good thing we got rid of that monster, huh? Ray says, I suppose so. Tipo says, hey, why don't we go down to the village and show him who did it? Tell him who got rid of the monster. Ray says, I don't know. Isn't it better if we don't brag about it? Tipo says, why is that? Ray says, but I suppose it wouldn't hurt to go see what they're saying about us, would it? Tipo says, then we can go? Tipo says, come on, come on. Ray just shrugs like, yeah, I guess that's how that's gonna go. But I guess I don't get to keep those apples because they disappeared when I checked on them. Wompity womp womp. Anywho. I wish there was like a way that I can make the noises not happen when I speed up. It's just like the battles in this are pretty slowly paced, so it would make the stream lengths kind of silly if I just like didn't power through these like little fight things here and there. Where was that little item? I don't know. It doesn't matter. If I find it, I find it. Just like money is so tight in this game in the beginning. Like 4 gold for killing that monster. What is this one? I think I already went over there anyway. It says to Mount Glaus. Yeah. Whee! Do. Anywho, we are in McNeil. Oh boy, that is some slow loading. Tipo says, that's funny. No one's here. I told everyone that we'd be coming into town today. Ray says, what? I knew you were bragging. I knew it. Tipo says, heh. Oh my. Everybody's got a pitchfork and stuff. A sickle. A hoe. Not that kind of hoe. But the kind you use to farm with. Oh my. It is murdering time. Ray says, hey Tipo, what's going on? A man says, hey Ray. An old man says, is it true what they say? That you three killed the Niue? The New? Ray says, well, yeah. Man says, so what Bunyan was saying is true then. The old woman says, so you mean you risked your lives for us? Ray says, I guess you could say that. The village elder says, well done. He says, looks like we misjudged you boys. We're sorry, and we're grateful. An old woman says, we certainly are. If we'd known what you were really like before, well then. Another man says, you won't need to steal anything ever again. We'll give you food whenever you need it. Just ask. Ray says, doesn't that just beat all? What do you think of that? We're heroes. Tipo says, I don't know about you, but I feel pretty important. That guy is definitely not shady at all. He's laughing, is like, you guys are something. I'm really impressed. No, I mean it, I am. Me? My name is Loki. I guess you guys are heroes, eh? Saved the village, yeah? Yep, you three are certainly heroes. Yep, yes indeed. Yep, you're really something. I mean, you killed that Niue, something no one else was able to do. That's why, seeing as you're so strong, I wanted to ask for your help. I say sure. Loki says, oh, you'll help me? I just knew you would. Down the road there's a farm with a little hut on the roadside. I'll meet you there later, okay? Then we have a deal. I don't think there's anything new, but it doesn't hurt to take a peek. I like how the guy's dialogue changed from, like, basically get out of here to, oh, you're gonna buy some weapons, huh? What do you do next? This lady says, I know, since you helped us out, I'll give you a special rate. Oh, I can buy that, and what does that ammonia do? Revive somebody? It'll be nice to have one of those in the upcoming places. Those are pretty cheap. I might as well get a couple. I'd rather use these than my magic points. Chance of fixing status. How many of those do I have? That should be pretty good. I think they mean this hut. Ray says, so, what do you want? Loki says, well, I'm sure you've heard the stories. You know, the ones about Mr. McNeil. Tipo says that he's cheap and greedy. Ray says, there's lots of people like that. Loki says, yes, but well, don't you think that McNeil is a little, well, too greedy? Ray says, so you're saying you want us heroes to steal everything back, is that it? Loki says, well, if you stole the tax money and gave it back to the villagers, it'll make us even more popular, right? Says Tipo. Loki says, so you'll do it then. Loki continues, oh, thank you so much. There's no time to waste. You should go tonight. Wow. That night. Oh, I'm just gonna fast forward time on me. Okay. Loki comes back and says, it's night, everybody. Let's go, let's go. Loki says they just finished repairing the wall, so it might be hard to find a way in, but I'm sure people as resourceful as you can find a way, right? Tipo says, alright, let's go, Bunny. Ray. Ray says, okay, there's the manor up ahead. Let's split up and look for a way in. Ray says, be careful. Yeah, it's kind of like sad to see that they just, you know, learned that they probably shouldn't be doing this kind of stuff. And then they go out and do this kind of stuff some more. Loki says, the fixed wall, I think it's to the north. But you won't be able to get in that way. The repairmen did a perfect job, see? Yeah, see what I'm saying, see? Everything's fine, see? Let me twiddle my imaginary mustache. Like those old Disney villains. Looks kind of like they did a crappy job. Ray says, what's up? Find something? Ray says, hey, isn't that the wall they were working on before? Ray leans up against it and says, I wonder. Tipo says, Ray. And, well, there goes the wall. Tipo says, are you okay? Ray says, don't this just beat all? So much for the perfect repair job. Ray says, this isn't exactly how I planned it, but I'll take any break I can get. I'm with you there, champ. Ray says, okay, let's go. My. Bum-ba-da-ba-dum. Alrighty. No. Whoops. That was an accident, but whatever, it's fine. Heh. I was like, is there anything down here? Oh, that guy gave me 50 bucks. He's like, don't tell on me, but I'm taking a nap over here. This guard says, who goes there? And I guess we're gonna have to give him a nice little stab. Oh, the guard says, oh, it's just Ray. The guard says, hey, if you beat that Nue, then I don't stand a chance against you, right? He just shrugs at him. He's like, you're a pretty smart guy. We're going in, okay, says Ray. The guard's like, okay. I ain't giving you no money. The guard says, okay, I'll sound the alarm then. So, do you want to pay me? Might as well, I just got that 50 bucks over there. The guy says, our salary is not that great, you know. Go right ahead. I didn't see anything. Heh. It's kind of funny. I don't think this guy's gonna let me go too, but we can check. The guard says halt is what I'm supposed to say, but if you sneak around someplace I can't see, I won't mind. Kind of like goes to the credit of these people that are kind of jerky. I guess I found a wallet on accident. I'm okay with that. Let's see. This guy says, hey, that's my wallet. I've been looking for it everywhere. I really shouldn't do this, but seeing as you found my wallet, I'll let you through, okay? That's cool. What do we got over Meower? We got any cool stuff? Some free stuff? Yeah, I don't know that I can necessarily walk around this guy, but yeah, I kind of figured. The guard says, hey you, what are you doing? Yeah, let's just pretend that never happened. I'm not a big fan of, like, stealth stuff that happens in RPGs. It's like, just let's not do that. That would be better. I like that only the main tune can, like, trigger this, though. Even the game knows it's like, we shouldn't probably put too much emphasis on this wacky stuff. If you hit it with something, you should be able to ring it. Maybe that'll send them on their lunch break or something. The guard says, hey, quitting time. Well, we got rid of one of them. It's better than zero. How was I, like, moving that screen or whatever? Oh, okay, you can like kind of, I see now. Oh, we don't want to do that. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything up there. Doesn't look like I can go that way. It's kind of just fencing me into like a specific area, I guess. Interesting. This guy's just chilling, having a smoke. The guard says, I don't know. I mean, if I let you through here, it'll look like I wasn't doing my job, right? The guard says, I hate to ask you this, but do you think you could go over to the gate and get rid of the dog that's there? The guard says, see, that way. It'll look like the dog's fault, not mine, right? Please? Frey says, don't that just beat all. They're all a bunch of goof-offs. I guess it's dog fighting time. I'm ethically against this, but I mean, I can't make the game progress without doing it, so you know, we're just gonna have to deal with that. Tipo says, ha ha ha. Doesn't seem right picking on a little dog like this, Ray. Ray says, would you say the same thing if he'd bitten your butt while you were climbing over the wall, Tipo? Ray says, rather this than another Nue. Let's do it. I would call it a manticore personally, but what do I know? Wah, wah, wah. I couldn't rob a dog. I must not be a very effective thief. Pew, 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 pew. Let's see. I stole a vitamin from a dog. That's kind of cool. Do, 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 do. Do, do. Oh wait, I already did all that. I really don't want to waste all his magic. Alright, well we gotta say goodbye to this pooch. Anyway, we got a couple level ups and such. We should probably heal. Can I just go out the gate now? That'd be convenient. The guard says the same thing. He thinks he's off the hook or whatever. Yeah, that guard's chilling there. This guy says, wait, what's Mina doing over there? I'd better go make sure she's all right. Whoever Mina is. Do you know what I mean? Alright. That person says, I don't know. This person says, Mina, would you like to spend some time with me? I guess Mina's not very fond of all her potential suitors. This guy says, I wonder what Mina's doing now. What? You say Mina's here with another man? That's terrible. I can't believe it. Ray says a chicken coop. Tipo says, since we can't get in the house because of all the guards, why don't we just steal some eggs and go home? Ray says, I don't think so. Aren't you setting your sights a little low there, Tipo? Tipo picks up the eggs, I guess, and he's like, whoa, Ray! Oh my. Tipo says, maybe I should put them back, huh, Ray? Ray says, I don't think that'll make him happy. Well, apparently I'm gonna get attacked by Rocky the Cock. We should rob him for sure. Anyways. Oh, Rocky. Rocky, Rocky, Rocky. Do, 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 do. Let's see if we can maybe learn a skill. Tipo learned jump. Cool. I guess I stole a life shard? Ovum, huh? Oh, missed. I think that turns you into an egg and you just can't move for a little while. It's kind of weird. Wah, 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 wah. Do, do. Oh my. And apparently we have let all the chickens free. I love that music. The guards are going, whoa, what's happening? Mina's voice goes, eek! The guard's voice says, the chickens, they're escaping. Another guard says, close the gates. Everyone after the chickens. Guard's voice says, Rocky's been acting up again. Tipo says, boy, that worked better than we could have hoped for. We should be able to sneak into the house real easy now. Love that cute little music. Being all like a chicken distractor or something. Oh, there's nothing in here. Whatever. Like, whenever a room kicks me out of it, it just begs me to go back in and, you know, check and see if there's some stuff in there. You found a firecracker. Where else do you go? Hey you, what are you doing? Maybe I have to, like, get the chickens to scatter again. I don't know. No. Cluck, 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 apparently. Oh, there's a chicken standing next to her. Mina says, I'll go crazy if you don't stop pecking me like that. The guard says, Mina, be with me instead of wasting time on the chickens. The other guy says, sigh, she's so beautiful. Doot, 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 doot. I can't go up there. I must be missing something. Doot, 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 doot. Maybe there's like a ladder or something. No, huh? Doot, 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 doot. Maybe if I ring this again. Nope. Let's see. What to do, what to do. First the dog gets killed, now the chickens are loose. What a night. This guy says, boy, those guys are pretty serious. They blocked up the door pretty quick. Is it this door? Maybe I just gotta get caught or something. It maybe doesn't hurt to take a nap anyhow. Oh, it's not gonna like let me out or whatever. Yeah, that just is all gated off, I think. Yeah, that's not doing anything anymore. What to do, what to do. Huh. Oh, I guess I had to like get the chickens all riled up again. I must have like missed the opportunity to run in there because I checked out the chicken coop or whatever. Doesn't look like anything's changed though. Cluck, cluck, cluck. I'm so confused. Yeah, let's maybe take a rest. Maybe that'll like reset some stuff. I'm just wasting my money. I don't think I could do that last time. Maybe that was just a glitch or some luck or something. Let's use the chickens again. Bunny, poke them with your sword. Yeah, like nothing is happening. This is weird. Let's see. Seriously, what do I do? I do not understand. Oh, okay. Yes, I just needed to go over here. Well, all's well that ends well. Ray says, shush, I think someone's there. Tipo says, what should we do, Ray? Ray says, I'll go check it out. Ray says, they're all guarding the door. Tipo says, should we give up? Ray says, no. Let's force our way in. Tipo says, force? You mean fight the guards? Ray says, no, I'll act as a decoy, and while they're after me, you two sneak in. I'll climb up to the roof and meet you there, okay? Alrighty. Oh, cool. Tipo says, don't worry, it'll be okay. Ray's really good at running. Tipo says, let's go, bunny. And we sneak into the house. Neato. Ray says, here goes nothing, and jumps on the roof. Oh my. Wow, a fight for taking one step. Man. That was a little excessive for one fight. Anyway, bear with me like 2 minutes. I am gonna pause this here and start the first upload, and then I'll be back in like 2 minutes. So I'll just be gone for a moment here.